Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I did a video a while back on the Varginha Brazil 1996 incident. This is an update on that. This is an alien activity video. First off, go and check out my other video. Okay. After you watch this, I seriously urge you to check out the documentary Moment of Contact by filmmaker James Fox. As I understand it, you can see it for free on YouTube. I'm going to check it out tonight. I have not seen it. When I did that original video, information was sparse on this incident. You couldn't find articles, and they were saying fantastic things, and articles were contradicting each other. It was almost like there was a cover-up. Now, those in the UFO community know that cover-ups are nothing new, but I can't say for sure that this was a cover-up. It's possible that they were just suppressing information, and the reporters who were trying to dig out the stuff were getting bits and pieces, and it was a mishmash. You know what I'm saying? So, as I understand it, there was at least one alien captured, possibly more, from that other video. It turns out that there were more than one. So here we go. As it turns out, the UFO that crashed outside in that area crashed outside Virginia, and the crash was witnessed by a local pilot. A different UFO was seen moving slowly over the area in what appeared to be a search grid several days later. So I've heard 2-3 days, I've heard the next day, I've heard a week, so I'm not sure exactly when. Okay. But the other UFO seemed to be looking for something, probably the first UFO. Now, one of the captured aliens was taken to a local hospital. As I understand it, there was some soldiers driving along, some Brazilian MPs, and they saw one of these creatures cross the road in front of them, and a soldier jumped out, ran over there, and caught it. It didn't put up much of a fight. It was very feeble, but the soldier did get a scratch. And that's important for later. They took the captured alien to a local hospital. The doctor on duty refused to look at it. The alien was then taken to a regional hospital and was brought in through a rear entrance. Dr. Italio Vichiavelli, I hope I'm saying his name right, Vichiavelli, agreed to examine the alien along with another doctor named Marcos Vinicius. The alien was between 4 and 5 feet tall, pale, with a teardrop-shaped head and reddish, almond-shaped eyes. It had small horns, seemed to be very, very tranquil. I have heard reports that there was some telepathy involved. I don't know. I can't say one way or the other about that. I haven't been able to verify that. The Brazilian military showed up and took the alien from the hospital. Both doctors were threatened to stay silent. Dr. Vinicius, who did a minor procedure to treat that alien, he had like a cut or something on his head. That Dr. Vinicius had a heart attack and died in 2018. The military police officer who captured the alien got a scratch in the encounter. The scratch got infected with an unknown, presumably alien bacteria. The doctors had no idea what it was. They threw every antibiotic they could think of at it. It didn't even touch this thing. They tried everything they could think of, but they could not stop the infection, and the military police officer died. Now, people who worked at the hospital at the time were happy to verify details of the event. Many of them still work there, and there is a plaque to commemorate the event. I'd love to get a picture of that thing. That would be awesome. Dr. Vichiavelli had a heart attack and thought he was going to die. This is just a few years ago. Thought he was going to die. He decided that if he survived, he would tell all about the alien, everything he knew. He says he is doing this for his grandchildren. Now, he did survive, and he's talking. That's where we get a lot of this information. Now, he says he's doing this for his grandchildren, and he does not care about the consequences. When you face death, everything else seems kind of trivial. Just saying. Now, this doctor, an experienced neurosurgeon, was face to face with this alien being for an extended period of time. And I think that's where the telepathy occurred. I don't know. The Brazilian government, possibly in concert with the U.S. military, I've heard stories both ways, covered this up. They claimed that the aliens at the hospital were a dwarf couple, and here's the thing. I heard a story that an alien was brought in, but now the Brazilian military is saying that there was a dwarf couple. So maybe there was two of them. I don't know. The alien that the three girls saw, because the whole thing started when these three girls saw a being hunched over next to a wall. The Brazilian military is saying that the individual that the three girls saw was a local homeless man. Now, they knew the homeless man. He's been around forever. He's still there. They would have known who he was. Now, James Fox, according to what I read, says that he has more witnesses willing to come forward and to talk about this incident. Hopefully, this spurs even more information. Clearly, this is not everything that happened in Varginha, Brazil in 1996. There's got to be more to this. It is not often in the UFO community where you hear an entire town talking about the aliens that paid them a visit. And evidently, this is what's going on in Varginha, Brazil. There's a lot more to this story, and I want to find out. I'm going to watch that documentary, Moment of Contact. The filmmaker's name is James Fox. As I understand it, you can watch it on YouTube for free. I suggest you do that. I guarantee you this guy's probably got more information than me. So, amen. God bless him. God bless the good people of Varginha, Brazil. All right. If you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the two that are pictured here and the third one in the series. This is the Devo Poland Chronicles. The first one is Vanguard 1. The second one is Task Force Terminus. The third one is Gulag of the Damned. This is a study of humanity from an alien perspective, and it's set to the backdrop of Earth's first foray into space with warships. They're not looking for a fight, but they find one. And I had a lot of fun writing these. I put a lot of work into them. I hope you'll get them, and I hope you like them. There's a variety of other things on my page as well. H.L. Anderson on Amazon, including a 4-part science fiction fantasy western series called Drifters. There's a political fantasy called The Righteous President. There's a fun story about a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. It's called The House Off Farrago Road. And finally, if you're into tabletop gaming, there's a tabletop role-playing game called Outlaw Trails. So there's a variety of things. I hope you find something you like. I hope you enjoy reading it. I hope everybody has a good one. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.